Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Transport Fever. Back here in this huge map, which probably needs a name soon. As you can see, trains moving by, money rolling in. If you want to look here, we made about 1 million a year, the last couple of years. I'll let time fly a little more than I planned on, and mostly because time went by doing other stuff. Kind of just let the game sit there, play on, which means we've repaid about $5 million worth of loan. Ain't that something? If only the world worked the same way, that would have been lovely. I did actually upgrade both of these trains to have 5 carriages, as you may see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing it up to total of 70 passengers per trip. And the reason for that is it really wasn't bringing in a whole bunch of money per trip with only 3 cars. And the demand for it was there, and it's probably there for yet another vehicle on the line, which is what we're going to start off with, I think. Unless I'm much mistaken, this is the engine we're running on this line. Can we find a train there, for example? Let's have a look at it. That looks very much like the Class 53, that one. There we go. And throw in a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We'll let it rest a little, so there will be some demand for it once this train has passed as well. And for the biggest endeavor of this episode, I think we will start looking into. We have several options, of course, but what looks most enticing for me at this point is going from Escondio here, up through the mountains. It's sort of a wiggly path here, trying to keep at lower altitudes, and meet up here in Lowell before maybe even proceeding on to Fort Collins, which makes for a possible alternative to the West Coast line, being it was planned to go out from Grand Rapids here through Detroit, and then Dayton, Omaha, or maybe Detroit, Fort Collins. We'll see when we get there. But that's still a few episodes away, I think. Let's speed time along here a little so this train can choo-choo along. And already have quite some demand for this train to come out, so we might as well get it on its merry way already. I mean, it's almost a full car still waiting. 56 out of a total maximum of 70. Gonna be good things. Good stuff is gonna happen over there. How do we want to plan this route, though? Are we going for? I thought this gap was a bit lower. So probably gonna end up trying to circle around here, and then hug the mountainside, going downwards into this valley before we get closer to Lowell over there. And we'll want a train station that's more or less going this way, make it possible for a Detroit connection as well. Right, we do, or do we want it? We also have a bendy station right here, going like this. I think we're gonna do that instead. As of yet, we don't have that many fancy stations, so we'll stick with the ones we got. Big shock there, I think. 240 with 2 street connections, and that would be a good way to curve it. Oh, that'd be looking, yeah, because Detroit line will have to hug the mountainside and come along here somehow once we get that far. something a little less curvy, maybe like this. Make for a decent station, I hope. 2 or 4 tracks though. Let's go for. I really don't enjoy demolishing the stations all the time. So 4 will be great. Just thinking maybe I should have left it a little less angled towards the mountains here. Where are we coming in here? No, it's probably fine. We can still make the mountain at top speed. That won't be an issue, I don't think. Let's see. Well, we're heading towards this peak here from the get-go, I think. If not, it will be a costly mistake. That's fine. It's one of those mistakes one can fix fairly cheaply, or not cheaply, but fairly easy. Now, this line isn't going to stay straight for long, or it's going to stay somewhat straight, but it's not going to stay level, is what I was trying to go for there. There we are. Oof, that's almost painful. But it will help. It's not going to help speed anything. It's going to build some speed here where it's flat, and then it's going to start its tremendous climb. It looks. We'll do some mountain engineering there at a later date, I think. Bring this along ever so slightly. There we go. And we need some curve here, I think. Are we gonna get the? No, it looks pretty decent. Could have done shorter track segments in there to save on some cash, but high rolling at the moment. Guess the 1 million plus a year there was really should really not have seen that. I think it will make for a pretty decent looking route though. Once we've at least if we do some mountain engineering along these sides here, and not to mention there's this huge gap down there. But we'll see. We'll try to chug along on a ride or two at some point. Don't think we'll be able to get away from a bridge here. I'm kind of fond of the stone bridges, although they don't really allow for the greatest of speeds. 120. Yeah, 120 it is. Why am I bringing both of them along at the same time? Good question. Let's stop that right away. I was looking for direction here. We could have just we should have just gone down here where we wouldn't have had to spend so much money on landfill. Right, because here's the mountain, here's flat. Oh well, you'll learn as long as you live. Always been told, million at a time. Why not? Play big or go home. It's dropping like a fly over here. Oh, I'm not keen on that. That bridge is unacceptable. All right, let's All right, let's delete a couple segments and start going down already here. So if I want to be specific about it, it costs me even more. All right, not really great looking all of this, but into a tunnel could be interesting. Preferably a little bit more fun looking thing. Might be a bit ahead of its time, but that's heard that's the way to go. See, you shouldn't be in a tunnel anymore down there, which means we probably want to shorten it. Like that. For $500,000. Go for it. Alright. Might work. Alright, let's try this in smaller steps, shall we? Try not to burn all the bank in one go. Or let's try to get it up here without burning all the money stored in the bank. And you're really doing the same mistake you did earlier once again, everybody. There you go. Now we need to think about what we have to curve the other way. Ooh, that became pretty aggressive. Can we still make it though? Please? No, we can't. Alright. Let's see if we can make it now. Can we now hug the mountain, please? And you see, there's a drop on the other side here, so you might want to, you know, some level of planning ahead would be nice. Is that going to cut it though? I doubt it, but maybe. Or full throttle, all the way down. We'll go full, all or nothing. All in or nothing at all. That, how will we be looking coming out on the other end of here? Doing alright. Cool. Might even want to ease up on the downhill there. Let's do it incrementally, I suppose. Like roads can be, we're missing the industry there, I think. It's going to be fine. Should be anyways. I hope. Of course not. Yeah, we can miss the industry. Then let's just delete some roads. And it's not complaining about anything, so the roads might be missed for quite a while there. Alright. Where's the train track over here? Coming in over here. Great. And gave me 120. What kind of, you were headed over there. Your 120 turn there is going to take forever. So, no. Let's at least do it as close to the station here as possible. A highly aggressive turn. 90 or 90 it is. Alright, and then can we keep the 90 up? Apparently so. What do you know? And we might want to, you know, remake the road here. I see. And saving. Oh, I just wanted the row there. Thank you. Alright, we'll grab all of it. Delete everything. Wonderful. Ah, there we go. And roads, please. Still have that little speed bump there. You sure you can't do without it? Fine. We probably could have if we just started a bit further back, but that stuff costs money. Alright. Gradually higher and higher speeds here. Wonderful. And 120. There we go. Ooh, no, thank you. Alright. Coming out there. And we should be able to hit that at a speed of roughly 120, I think. But before we do that, let's see how crazy expensive it would be to drag this along. It's not that bad once the tunnel is through. I mean, it costs a lot more than double tracking over flat land, but probably not that much to do. Not that much one can do about that. And roads in the way again. Ay caramba! Right. In all honesty, I was planning to have enough loan left over to potentially throw in a couple of engines on this line. That seems to be going out the door, step by step, minute by minute here. All right, it's at least connected. That's the start. It's so there's a switch in that end, so all we need is a switch over here, and we should be good. Like that, for example. And back again, please. Too much slope. Can we do it the other way? We can. See, not too much slope then. And I'm not sure if this actually matters, but let's double flip it. Just for good measure, to be sure. I might want a terminal in this end, because the other end is kind of covered by the one in Grand Rapids. Say, there we go. Train depots. Now, how much do we have left to go shopping with? 3 million. 3 million. That could be a lot of fun. Let's see. We just got a couple new engines. Down here, 80. 80's looking interesting. 162 and 75, 162 and 80. Tractive effort is the same. Everything is the same except its own weight. This is lighter. Okay. Seems like this might not be balanced. But are we gonna take it though? It's kind of tempting. GWR 440. We have engines that accepts 80. We do. We do. What is this thing? Never seen it before. It's apparently some Russian shenanigans. There are stuff from all corners of the earth in here. Japan, we have has reached its lifetime. Ooh. All right. Well, we'll consider that in a moment. Thank you. And so as number 12. Shocker. They're pretty much the same age. But yeah, as I was saying, there are stuff from all over the world here. So kind of want to go for the mogul because it feels more, you know, it's part of the game. It should be more balanced, but it's modded, so you know, might as well use the modded part of it. So let's go for the GWR. Although it pains me a little, I must say. 16. How about this one? 60. Alright, this is the train card to go with then. 2, 3. 3 gonna be enough. We got some stuff to replace, so we'll at least start with 3, I think. New line. Here. Did it accept it? It did. Lowell to Escundio. Over here. There we are. Jump on back to the depot, please. Should have paused it, possibly, maybe. Here it is, behind this menu, all these menus, it is, hiding. This new wondrous train. Hopefully gonna bring in the big bucks. Eventually, although right now it's not even connected to anything. It's just placed close by. Can we, like that, for example? Thank you. And, we, without the, I wanna, fine. If you wanna be about it. Like to spare the younger viewers there. Then be my guest. I'll work around that. This will probably also be a semi-large town eventually. So let's go big from the get-go. There we are. Maybe we should mix up some tram route and some bus routes. Here we can do one tram route going like here and up, and then we'll do a bus route going, you know, down here. And maybe we'll even consider connecting up here, going back in this way. I think we'll try that. On for size. Sure, like that. And then might want to connect it up early on. There we are. And there. And here and in. Sure. Why not? Let's place it in the edge of town. Oh, the Landauer could be nice. 20 kilometers an hour, 6 passengers. I'm down with that. There we go. Wondrous. Beautiful, even. Actually, let's not run the. We'll run the tram line up and down there and into the big stop and around inner city. Really don't think it's gonna bring in the big bucks, but it might be fun for a change. Let's see, that goes that way, so let's place one on the other side. And one over here, and one over here. Possibly also one here. Yeah, why not? Why not? That. Throw in a couple of good old trams there. 25, 27. This looks like the overall better choice. 2. Let's go for the standard of 3. Because the rule of 3 and all that shenanigans. There we go. Now for the oxen commuter route replacement. Sure. Let's go. Let's just go all the way on that one. 74. Sure. Say that's getting off easy. And same one here. Replace now. Yes, please. And we can even repay 500K. What? Like we're made of money. 2 whole passengers waiting. Great. Hopefully the engine will be back once we've named some routes here. Namely line 1, which will be P, and now it's the 50-50 chance of what language my keyboard is in. It was gonna be fine. There we go. P ask to low. There we go. Beautiful stuff. And here is gonna be low. Nope. P. Then low commuter 1. There we go. I've got to have that correct, because if not, it will be like this. Complete mess. Might be stretching it, but that's fine. A lot of mistakes here. Low commuter 2. There we go. Alright, train's not coming in yet, because it's apparently in the completely other area of stuff. And as you can see, this high-speed beauty is moving like you wouldn't believe, because the speed is at 4 times normal speed. Would explain it. If we slow down though, you can have a look at the beauty itself. If the cameraman just knew how to do that, like that, pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. Although no offense to the people making these, because you know that I couldn't make one if my life depended on it. But the coloring on this one looks a bit fake, I want to say. Hopefully you get what I mean and ain't offended by it. Like, it doesn't look like a... You can see the clear difference between the wagon back here, the carriage, this one, and the colors here. Looks great in shadow though, I'd say. I don't know. It looks kind of... I don't know. There's something about it. Having trouble with it. But that's more than enough of, and we need some signals here. More than enough of me rambling about these. Where do we want signals? We'll put one here and one here. That's gonna block. That's gonna block the trains coming in here. Is gonna block the trains coming here. That's not what we want. We'll have one signal there because that's going out, and then we'll have one signal here and one here, and then we'll remove this one in a second. Then another signal there, and release signal up there. Ish. Why aren't you moving now? Waiting for free path? Free from what? There's nothing on this line apart from this train that will stop in the signals here, buddy. Alright, let's... Oh. Alright. Hello. That's why. Because this isn't double tracked all the way. And let's... You can just do this, buddy boy. There you go. Routes clear. You may leave. You may depart at your own leisure. Which one block what? This is going that way, so that's fine. This is the one that blocks stuff. There we go. Choo-choo! And if we look at the station here, can we maybe switch those around, perhaps? Terminal 1, there we go. Not sure why, but it looks better. Yep, that's enough of me rambling for today. I hope you all enjoyed the episode and enjoyed the show and are continuously enjoying the series. It's been a blast so far. It's starting to pick up. We're starting to go into the greens. Hopefully this route will also, or this line will also make a decent profit in the long run. If it does, we are ready for a major expansion on the west coast. East coast is looking a bit more glim at the moment because I think in order to get stuff going over here, we'll need a bunch more money than we got at the moment. And it requires a bigger investment than our current income can support, which basically all investments at the moment are. Why we frequently hit up the bank in a non-robbery way. But anyways, I'm rambling on. If you like the video, make sure to like it. Throw a like down below. It helps a lot and makes me feel great about myself. And if you want to stay up to date on all things average, or just, you know, sympathetically, if you're so inclined, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That too is a huge boost to me, to the people like me. And if you want to throw some feedback, some love, some hate, whatever you want, the comment section is where to do it. Basically, I keep clicking away. One in a dramatic exit here, which might be stretching it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time for a surprise of how many people is waiting at the station up ahead. All right? Thank you, and bye-bye.